It feels like she's still meditating. She's in complete control here. I love that the shots are taking their time here.
No disruptions.
Wow. We're continuing our Wuthering Wave series with the Jinhsi Resonator Showcase. If you enjoy our time together, watch more. All right, Wuthering Waves lore experts, let's do this.
From the Grand Library's pages, a sentinel fell from heaven to soothe woe's Spanish blights, build towns and cities, and ordain magistrates to lead.
I love the storybook type feeling here.
Festive days,
That's
people
beautiful.
light loom lanterns and make their wishes. They say if your faith is strong, your wish will be granted. Step up.
Really nice. I like how we go into the sort of myth and then we get dropped into reality.
This is a Jinzhou tradition.
Nice
Will you
lighting.
make a wish with us?
Really, really warm. Nice bokeh in the background here with that shallow depth of field. I like how we're taking our time with this shot. Feels like we're really in the festival. Not a lot of quick cuts, which I actually really like that Wuthering Waves does.
We have arrived.
Ooh. To the music. That light turns on. Really nice. Yeah, as you can see, the subjective point of view continuing here. It feels like we're with her.
Follow me.
Nice long shots. That's so fun.
Close your eyes.
Very whimsical feeling here.
Oh, sentinel above, please receive our wish.
I really love the music. Ooh. Ooh, I like how there's just a little hint there. Look at the transition with the flower petal. Beautiful. And then the music goes back to being serene. Wow. Gorgeous transition. Amazing composition here musically. That's her power, isn't it? Wow. Whoa, look at this. Like a Sailor Moon feel here.
On this festive day, I will stand no disruptions.
Wow. It's like, do not mess with her, man. The echo in the voice. Wow, look at this.
Awakening.
Look at the aspect ratio crunching down, but she goes beyond it. We love that effect.
Thawing harmony.
I love that her voice vocally, she was in her meditations when she was disturbed. It feels like she's still meditating. She's in complete control here. Staying calm. Her voice is calm. Her movements are metered and controlled. And the shots. I love that the shots are taking their time here. Yeah. That's beautiful. I like that we didn't cut there. We're showing the serenity of her meditations at this festival. She will not be disturbed. She will not change her mood.
Heed my calling.
And this is, it's like, you know, tapas. She's being rewarded for her faith, for her meditation. She's able to summon this creature. I absolutely love it. And she barely even pays them heed, you know?
It was for you and Jinzhou to experience peace. And you? What was your wish?
Fun. That's really cool. Yeah, exceptionally.
The world's wishes.
It's not over.
Your wishes will all come true.
I really like that. Again, she's not disturbed by what's happening here when she's attacked by all these people during this situation. Something that's interesting is the subjective point of view comes back at the end, right? She's still talking to us as if we're there. And then it's interesting because during this whole fight section, it's like our character isn't really there, but it's cool. He still feels like you were kind of watching in awe as she was fighting off all the people during this section. Oh, great shot here. So let's break down a few of the shots that I really enjoyed. If you've been enjoying our time together, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. Hop into our Discord. If you want to choose a video for me to react to and have that power over the channel, click the join button and become a Dragoon member. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, I really like this storybook section in the beginning. The music here lends itself to this. It has almost like a Studio Ghibli or something feeling, you know?
Lanterns and make their wishes.
Where it just feels so fairy tale-esque.
Your wish will be granted.
So I do like that we start with this. Your wish will be granted. We actually see her with the dragon in the beginning here, right? So it's implying that through this festival, through this, her wish being granted, she was able to summon this dragon or commune with it. Awesome. And it's such a cool art style, right? It's really nice to see the mixing of art styles. And then, like I said, we come into it, but the cool layers of detail here, of course, that art style that was in the storybook is painted on the lanterns, right? So it makes sense for the festival.
My friend, this is a Jinzhou tradition. Will you make a wish with us?
Really, really cool feeling, like I said, of being there and sort of subjective. Having the camera, move around just a little bit, not a lot of camera shake, just a little bit of sort of humanity being in the shot.
Perfect place to send off our
I really like the lighting here and the color that they've chosen. It's warm, it's happy, it feels like a festival. And then it's cool because when we go out to this part, it's a little bit more serene. You don't have a lot of the oranges anymore. Now it's purple, it's blue, it's green. But you lose a little bit of that light of the festival, which, can be interpreted as safety because the enemies are going to attack. So that's cool. That was a nice touch as she took the flower petal off of our person's like hair and then moved it on. That's nice.
Here, follow me. Light it.
Light it and let it go. I really like the music with the sort of like tuned percussion, the piano. It's just so relaxing.
Oh, sentinel above.
This is her prayer.
Receive our wish.
Yeah. Now something I like that they did is you get just that little hint with the flute there, like something's wrong. And then we're back. And we use the flower petal as a transition, as a mask, as we wipe here. Really, really cool. And then we're back on this side of the scene. It's really cool. But again, she's unbothered, which I really like, which implies she's incredibly powerful, essentially, to not worry. And just, I really like the sort of like, in a lot of ways, the Wuthering Waves trailers will hold back a little bit. They're a little bit longer than the Genshin ones. Some of them go as much as like 4 or 5 minutes, right? But I like how they hold back a little bit and they'll just give us a little bit more traditional shots. And they do hold the shot a lot longer than the sort of competitors, which I like. Like this shot right here was great. They gave it just that little bit extra. This shot is awesome. I like there's a spotlight on the enemies here. It really makes for a cool vignette in the image. Then you have this, petals cascading across. It's just beautiful. And all of a sudden it's like, oh no, they're trapped. She's in complete control. And what a great shot there. Yeah, I would love to hear some of her lore if the lore masters know, or if she's too new to know the lore yet. That's fine too. But what's her connection to the moon? How powerful is she? Because wow, yeah, no joke.
On this festive day,
I love the voice here.
Stand no disruptions.
I really like the sort of threatening nature of her voice. It's like, oh, you messed up. You chose wrong by disturbing her during this festive day. Nice transition there. And that's what I said about the aspect ratio. I thought that was pretty cool. See how it actually crunches down, but she goes beyond it using some really clever masking techniques. Awesome. Love it. Some cool stuff happening there. I really like that shot, but I want to go back to right here. I really like that. Yeah. I really like how it's not that wide of a lens. And we're moving in to showcase the character against that background. This is probably my favorite shot in here. It's just so clean. And what's cool is you have the dragon, or like the sort of spirit of the dragon passing behind her, which gives it essentially the effect that you get in a manga when you draw like the motion lines and everything, sort of emphasis lines. I end up getting that there. And it's just a really clean composition, which frames the character also as a sort of like secondary thing, as well as the dragon being there. That's just good composition.
Thus it ends. Evil be cleansed.
Wow. So good, man. This is one of those ones I could just watch again. Yeah. I like the drama of this shot because it's like, oh no, is it like grazing her face? But then we cut here and it's like, okay, she's safe. We use the same transition technique as earlier. And this is the shot that I like. We don't cut. We let it breathe. We let it breathe. Nice amount of time. Several seconds. Then we're building up with the music now. Yeah. Wow. And just again, look at the framing here. We have this sort of like triangular shape in the composition due to the petals and them being in the foreground versus the background. They're a little bit brighter and they're reflecting the light, which makes them pop, but it draws your eye with these leading lines of the triangle right down to the character. And then of course you have the horizon line down there. Beautiful. Yeah. Your eyes drawn to that bright point in the horizon, highlighting the character. I love it. Yeah, again, look at that shot. Look at that shot. Just let it breathe. Let's see the lanterns float up now. Let's have this moment where it's a respite and there's a breath in the music too.
To experience peace.
Isn't that so interesting? She's like, all I want is for everyone to experience peace. And then she ends up creating peace through destruction, right?
And you?
Cleansing.
What was your wish?
But I like it because it didn't feel, you know, like super violent how she subdued those enemies. It seemed more like she's just like, we're not to be disturbed now. Let's just stop that. You know, which is nice.
Your wishes
Really nice shot here to end too. Back to the subjective view.
will all come true.
Yeah, I really like that. That's awesome. And it's like you, and again, I haven't played Wuthering Waves. I assume like Genshin and Star Rail and stuff, there is like a character that is you. Maybe in this case, you customize your character in Wuthering Waves because why didn't they show the character, right? In Genshin, they would usually show, what's his name? Ether, right? So yeah, that's my question to the lore masters, but really, really cool. Maybe I'll try it one day. Wuthering Waves is not for PS5, right? It's for PC. Can you guys remind me? I know Star Rail's for PC. That came out recently, which I still got to try. I know. Been really busy, sorry. But Wuthering Waves, I would be down to try once on a stream as well. But you guys the best. Thanks for being here. Make sure to sub, like I said. Follow on Twitch. Hop in the Discord. You know how it is. And I will see you around town. Thank you.